In an industry where carefully crafted images and public personas are the norm, sometimes the most guarded secrets find a way to the surface. In a revelation that has sent shockwaves through the entertainment world and beyond, beloved actor and singer Xiao Zhan has finally broken his silence regarding his relationship with fellow superstar WANG YIBO, and the truth is more profound and more human than anyone could have predicted. The untold story behind the headlines. For years, the relationship between Xiao Zhan and WANG YIBO has been the subject of intense speculation, fervent hope, and, at times, painful scrutiny. The two actors, who rose to stratospheric fame through their iconic roles in the 2019 hit series The Untamed, have navigated a complex landscape of public attention that few can truly comprehend. Their on-screen chemistry as Wei Wuxian and Lan Wangji was undeniable, captivating audiences worldwide and sparking a dedicated fan base that has only grown in the years since. What began as a professional collaboration soon evolved into something far more significant, though the details remained hidden behind closed doors. Now, in an emotional and candid interview, Xiao Zhan has chosen to lift the veil on the reality of his feelings, offering an intimate glimpse into a connection that has weathered storms of public opinion, career pressures, and personal challenges. The revelation comes at a time when both actors have solidified their positions as powerhouses in the Chinese entertainment industry. Yet, as Xiao Zhan explains, the journey to this moment of honesty has been long and fraught with difficulties that extended far beyond the professional sphere. A bond forged through adversity. The depth of the connection between these two artists cannot be understood without acknowledging the extraordinary circumstances that brought them together. During the filming of The Untamed, Xiao Zhan and WANG YIBO spent months immersed in a world of intense emotion and demanding physical requirements, developing a rapport that would transcend the boundaries of a typical working relationship. In the documentary footage and behind-the-scenes content that has since become legendary among fans, glimpses of their genuine connection shine through shared laughter, moments of quiet understanding, and a palpable ease that suggested familiarity beyond mere co-stars. It was during this period that the foundation of their bond was laid, built on mutual respect for each other's craft and an unexpected emotional compatibility. When you spend that much time working so closely with someone, Xiao Zhan reflects, you begin to see parts of them that the rest of the world never gets to witness. YIBO has a depth of character that people often overlook because of his public image. He's thoughtful, incredibly dedicated, and carries a sensitivity that he protects fiercely. Their characters in The Untamed represented a profound and loyal partnership, and for Xiao Zhan, the lines between performance and reality began to blur in ways he hadn't anticipated. The story of two souls bound together through trial and devotion resonated so deeply that it became, in some ways, a template for understanding what was developing between him and his co-star. The years of silence, protecting what matters. Following the phenomenal success of The Untamed, both Xiao Zhan and WANG YIBO found themselves thrust into an unprecedented level of fame. With this came intense public interest in their personal lives and, particularly, in the nature of their relationship. Yet both actors maintained a careful silence, navigating appearances and interviews with practiced diplomacy while their private connection evolved away from the public eye. Why the years of silence? Xiao Zhan addresses this with a vulnerability that is both surprising and moving. Sometimes protecting something precious means keeping it private, he explains. We both understood that what we had was delicate, and the world wasn't necessarily ready to understand it. There were careers to consider, of course, but more importantly, there was the need to protect each other from the weight of external expectations. This protective instinct became especially crucial during periods of personal and professional difficulty. Without explicitly referencing specific events, Xiao Zhan alludes to times when the pressure of public life threatened to overshadow everything else. The confession, what Xiao Zhan finally revealed. In what has become one of the most talked about moments in recent entertainment history, Xiao Zhan finally addressed the nature of his feelings for Wang Yibo directly. What he revealed caught even his most devoted supporters by surprise, not because it was shocking, but because of its overwhelming tenderness. "I love him," Xiao Zhan stated with quiet conviction. "It's as simple and as complex as that. For years, I tried to convince myself that what I felt was just a deep friendship, the kind that forms when you work intensively with someone. But at some point, I had to stop lying to myself about something that had become the most important truth in my life." The admission represents a significant departure from the carefully neutral stance both actors have maintained throughout their careers. For Xiao Zhan, known for his professionalism and careful management of his public image, this moment of honesty carries particular weight. He describes the evolution of his feelings with an artist's sensitivity. "Gradually, I realized that what I felt was not just admiration or respect, it was something that had grown roots in the deepest parts of who I am. Yibo became essential to me in ways that I couldn't explain and didn't want to analyze. I just knew that I couldn't imagine my life without him in it." The interview continued with Xiao Zhan sharing how the two have supported each other through the various challenges that fame has brought, creating a partnership that has sustained them both. More than just friends. For those who have followed the journey of these two artists, the confirmation of what many suspected is both gratifying and humbling. The small gestures, the shared glances during interviews, the way they seemed to exist in their own bubble during promotional events, all of these clues take on new meaning in light of Xiao Zhan's confession. Fans of the pair, who have affectionately dubbed themselves part of the Bo Jun Yi Xiao ship, have documented countless instances of what they interpreted as undeniable chemistry. The playful teasing on set, the shared inside jokes, and the surprising number of coincidences in their fashion choices and interests all painted a picture of two people deeply connected. In one notable behind-the-scenes moment, Wang Yibo was asked about his romantic scenes with female characters and responded with a noticeable smirk, while Xiao Zhan was frequently observed laughing at questions that perhaps hit a little too close to home. In moments of public appearance, the two seemed to gravitate toward each other automatically, hands frequently finding contact and bodies turned toward one another in a language all their own. Xiao Zhan acknowledges these signs with a soft smile. "We probably weren't as subtle as we thought we were." When you're in that state, when you're falling for someone and it's the most natural thing in the world, you don't realize how obvious your behavior appears to everyone else. Looking back, I'm not sure we actually fooled anyone. The reality of modern love in the spotlight. Xiao Zhan's revelation also touches on the broader reality of maintaining personal relationships in the glare of constant public attention.